I don't love any quarterback in this class. I like next year's class way better. And, the need that they have at quarterback for post-Goff, if they don't, get some young answer this offseason, via trade or a free agent or whatever, they'll still have that need next year. And I'd rather get involved in next year's. Now, you might not have access to the quarterbacks next year. Something to keep in mind. But
you're basically anti-quarterback at 6.
Yes.
No matter who the quarterback is.
And I'm anti-give up resources to go get a quarterback.
And I understand the logic behind this because the guy you're getting at 6, or if you're going to move up, you're going to move up to take Will Anderson because you want to win now, and that guy helps you win now. The quarterback likely doesn't help you win until 2025.
It's kind of time to go for it. It's not just what's happened with Detroit. It's what's happening with other teams in the division. Let's go win this division. Let's play some home playoff games. Let's go. This is the time. And not get too far down the road with a quarterback and have to give up resources. Let me just say this. If C.J. Stroud drops to them at 6, that's one thing. But to give up other resources that can help you win now to go get a player that's not going to play now doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but you also don't want C.J. Stroud at 6.
I don't, but it makes more sense than trading up to get him.
But I think the scenario, although maybe
that's every player, of course. Yeah,
Gator, I know you think it's really unlikely. It may be unlikely Stroud falls to 6, but there was a time when Aaron Rodgers and Alex Smith were both. It was like 50-50 coin flip. Who's going to be the number 1 overall pick? Alex Smith was the number 1 overall pick, and Aaron Rodgers just had a free fall all the way to the Packers. True. So I don't know what happens with Stroud. It may seem unlikely, but you never know, and I think that's why Brad Holmes and them are doing their due diligence, as we've said a lot this past month.
You don't know. And I like C.J. Stroud a lot. I think he's awfully good. I think the top 2 quarterbacks in this draft are awfully good, and I think they can compete with the top 2 quarterbacks in next year's draft. It's beyond the top 2 that you start taking chances on with this year's draft. But I don't know. I mean, C.J. Stroud is 6'3". He's 215 pounds. He's got a great arm. He's worked in an offense that's NFL ready. He's worked with NFL ready players. It's like he'd hit the ground running, I would feel. I think he'd be an excellent pickup for anybody. But I'm not moving up to get him, much for the same reason that Doug is using, and that is I want to win now, and I want to get that guy that's going to be the game wrecker at 6 to do it, whether that's Will Anderson, if he somehow falls in your lap, or if there's an easier path to get there. If I'm giving up the first-round pick, the second-round pick, and a third-round pick to get him, I think I might do that for Will Anderson because I still have a second-round pick and I still have my second first-round pick. So I would do that. But to wait at 6, and if it's Jalen Carter there, I'm willing to do that too because it seems like it's an even better fit given that it's a position of need and it's the most talented player in the draft. But the red flags, that's why you bring him in.
A developing story this morning, C.J. Stroud will visit with the Detroit Lions, one of the Lions' limited 30 pre-draft visits. What do you think this is all about? Things are afoot. Things are afoot with the Lions at Allen Park. Will Anderson and C.J. Stroud coming in this week. It sounds like the Lions might be seriously considering a trade-up.